Hello and welcome. My name is Kalyan Verma. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a simple pie chart in Excel CS 2008 and also how to use the drill down feature for a given chart. I already have my Excel model ready, so let's go ahead and import it. You can either use the import button on the toolbar or you can go to data and click on import. For now, I have my data model ready, so I click on it, I click open. I should see the data on the bottom of my screen. Now let's examine the data before we go ahead and design our model. So the data that I have here is the sales by branch for all the 12 months of the year and the totals at the end. If you observe the totals, it's nothing but the sum of all the months. So let's go ahead and create a pie chart first. So for that, I go to my components panel, go to the charts section and select a pie chart and put it on my canvas. Now let's open the properties panel for the pie chart. I'll give it a title. I'm going to bind it to cell A5, which says sales by branch, and I get rid of the subtitle. I don't need a subtitle in this case. For the values, I'm going to bind the values to the totals column, and the labels, I'm going to bind them to the sales by branch, that is the branch name column. There you go. I have my pie chart with simple clicks and with a very limited number of clicks. So I go ahead and preview it. I have my pie chart with the legend on the right, the title on the top, and the pie chart in the center. If I hover over each wedge of the pie, I can see the branch name, the dollar amount, and the percent it takes up in the entire pie. Now let's go one step further and create our drill down. What we are trying to achieve is when the user clicks on any of the wedges, they should see the data for all the 12 months for that particular branch which they have selected. For that, we're going to go back to the properties panel of the pie chart, go to drill down, click on enable drill down. In our case, we're going to insert the rows because our data is arranged in rows. So we go to a particular row. We go to the insertion type as row, select source data as the entire data set for all the 12 months. Click OK. Go back. Since our source data is now selected, we're going to give it a destination, which is one single row from which we're going to map a spreadsheet component or any other chart component. I click OK. I color it for understanding purposes, and I give it a title which says inserted row. Now what we're going to get here in A2 is the title, or is the name of the branch, and from B through M we're going to get January through December data. So for this we need to map any other chart or a spreadsheet component to show the data. In this case, I'm going to map a column chart. So I put a column chart on the canvas. I give it a title of the branch name. I don't need a subtitle, so let's get rid of it. I'm going to add a series. Give the series name as same as the branch name. Give the Y values as the dollar amounts for the months. And the X-axis labels as the month names. You can either use a 3-letter abbreviation or a 1-letter abbreviation for the months, depending on the size of the canvas. So if you have enough screen real estate, you can always, go with the 3-letter abbreviation of the month. But in our case, if you observe, the 3-letter is cluttered up, so I'm going to go back and use the 1-letter abbreviation for the months, which is an industry practice. So you can click and you see Jan, Feb, March, April, May, so on. Now let's go ahead and preview and see whether our insert works and our drill down works. Let's hit preview. At the first glance, I think it works because it automatically inserted the first branch data into the cells, into the destination cells, which the column chart eventually picked up the values. So if you see, that's for Jan, Feb, March for the branch Atherton. And if I go ahead onto my pi wedges, now you see the arrow is turned to a hand, clicking hand, so that it indicates that it's clickable. So if I click on Fremont, I should see the data changing. There you go. Now I have the data from January to December for Fremont. Similarly for other branches. So there you go. That's the drill down for the chart. That's it for this video. I hope you learned how to create a pie chart and also how to enable drill down for charts. Thank you for watching.